just released an article that discusses how the BRICS is going to be using XRP to launch the new BRICS token. In fact, this is something I've been telling you about for a long time, and why the price of XRP could realistically hit about $10,000. And this is not according to me, but according to the founder of Ripple and XRP. In fact, if you look at not that long ago, only a few weeks ago, there was an article that discussed what Arthur Britto, the founder of XRP, said about the price. In fact, he stated that XRP was designed for $10,000 per XRP. And why is that the case? According to Arthur Britto, because it has to accommodate 7.5 billion people. Now, that's not the United States, and that's not the US dollar. In fact, if you look at the BRICS nations and the population by those BRICS nations, we'll take a look that only one of those countries, India, carries about a sixth of the global population. That is not including China, who carries another sixth. So we're talking about more than half of the world, close to half of the world, just within those two countries. Then we talk about Russia, Brazil, and the rest of the countries, where we end up adding more than 75 to 80% of the global population using the BRICS token when it comes out. Now, here's the interesting part that leads us to our video topic today. It is the fact that Ripple is the only regulated cryptocurrency within the European Union. In fact, it was regulated and registered by the European Corporation Governance Institution. The crazy part, guys, is it's not just Europe. In fact, the International Monetary Fund themselves provided documents that XRP was not a security and that it had full ability to be incorporated within the European ecosystem financially. Now, interestingly, the Republic of Palau, and this is something you might ask yourself, the Republic of Palau tested on the XRP ledger the US dollar. Why would the Republic of Palau test using the US dollar? Well, they don't have their own digital currency. But this is interesting because I had a conversation with the Minister of Finance of the Republic of Palau myself at one of the conferences just a few months ago. And he stated himself that the US dollar was one of a couple of cryptocurrencies that are actually being tested. And funny enough, he mentions the euro. And just a few weeks ago, Ripple was approved by the virtual asset service provider for the Central Bank of Ireland. Now again, see how we're delving deeper and deeper into Europe. And again, very late last year, and those that are paying attention, that's why you guys need to watch these. Those that are paying attention know France had said that they were considering using XRP as their own digital currency. And this came in with a slow acceptance in the United States, and Japan and Singapore both adopting XRP. So you see, we were talking about Ireland, now we're talking about France, we talk about International Monetary Fund, again, centered in Europe. And if you wanted more proof, well, earlier this year, the Bank of Spain had announced a collaboration for a CBDC pilot program, and again, run through Ripple. But that's not it, guys. If you take a look at what is happening within the financial system right now, the US dollar is falling while the European dollar is stronger. This comes as Europe and as Russia, particularly one of the biggest suppliers for Europe, is basically besieged and is under sanctions. So why is the euro suddenly going up after they've decided to accept XRP as a regulated currency? And the Bank of France, Central Bank of France, Central Bank of Spain, Central Bank of Ireland, all accepting XRP and building CBDCs on the XRP ledger. And this brings me to a tweet that was stated by one of the biggest influencers in the XRP space, Jack the Rippler, who mentioned that the ruling that happened by Judge Torres could be in favor of XRP. We'll skip all of that, and how that, while it is not going to be a security in the United States, it's already not a security in the vast majority of the globe. But the most important part that he mentions here is being fully regulated will mean a huge skyrocket of a price jump in the price of tokens on the XRP ledger. And we keep mentioning the XRP ledger over and over again because those countries are building their tokens on the XRP ledgers, which end up using XRP. Also mentions that one of the biggest XRPL tokens, particularly in DeFi, decentralized finance space, which is the biggest space right now in the entire crypto market. Keep in mind, it's the biggest space in the crypto market, and XRPL is designed for decentralized payments. So on the biggest and most decentralized ledger, and the largest XRPL token, CTF token, already went up from, surged from 85 cents to a potential $374.25. And that only takes a market cap of $10 billion. Now, I am invested in CTF token. I've been telling you about them for a while. In fact, when I invested in CTF token, it was sitting at literally 30 cents. And right now, we're sitting at about 90 cents. Not only that, CTF token on the Polygon chain, which I had bought in, and again, I told you about them because it's a DeFi token, guys, and the DeFi space is killing it right now in general. And it has such a low supply of 120 million tokens. But those tokens, guys, are flying. And I think the decentralized space particularly is going to blow up even faster. With a 10 billion market cap, CTF token would jump from 90 cents to a whopping $374.50. And I think that makes for every dollar that you invest worth almost $400. So if you invest $1,000, that's like $400,000. With a 10 billion market cap, that is nothing. I think that signals about 30 or 40% of what XRP is currently sitting at. And why I find $10 billion to be relatively reasonable is when Ripple themselves go out, and you had a director from Ripple come out and say that the XRP ledger is going to experience $150 billion through the stablecoin. First of all, why would you need $150 billion? Well, because you're running currencies across the globe in Europe, specifically, and globally, right? The dollar is going to get weaker and weaker, and everybody's going to have to rely on new currency. So if we're able to match that euro to XRP or to a token on the XRP ledger, then we're looking at a huge skyrocket in price, both in DeFi and in the XRP token. But Ripple themselves says $150 billion is expected to go onto the XRP ledger. CTF would literally need 10% of that, even less probably, to reach for that market cap of $10 billion. So I think this is very highly achievable, and my bags for CTF token are packed. Now, I told you about them again very, very early on. Now, this is not financial advice. As all information in the crypto space is, you never know what's going to happen, but you have to look into these tokens, particularly that we just passed Bitcoin halving. And if you know anything about crypto, you know that the pump comes after the Bitcoin halving, not right at the Bitcoin halving. So we're pushing those milestones, and with this big news, we're going to see some serious action. And for those that are holding XRP, remember this: every single transaction that happens on the XRPL actually burns XRP. People don't talk about that enough. That is where the utility for XRP is, and that is where the total supply of XRP is 100 billion XRP. But if we're going to burn that XRP, it's going to be through the XRP ledger. And that's why I think DeFi tokens are what are going to take off first. And again, I'm banking on the first XRP, the number one XRPL DeFi token, CTF token. To me, it makes a lot of sense. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Always remember to click that subscribe button to know the latest information. And also remember that I'm doing my giveaway for 100 XRP to somebody that likes, comments, and subscribes, and lets me know how much you think the price of XRP will hit in this bull cycle. Thank you for watching this video. Crypto Geek out. See you in the next one. Peace.